live look at the cat. Yes, I'm Gary Libertor. Also ahead, Stewart's Shops just announced the total for their holiday match campaign. We'll let you know just how much was raised. But first, it is cold outside. Overnight temperatures hovering in the teens and low 20s. Will we see a warm-up? Meteorologist Hannah Evans back from her Christmas break. Welcome back.
Thank you, Gary.
I love the red.
Thank you. Still in the Christmas spirit.
That's for sure.
But we are starting out very chilly today. The good news is that today looks to be the coolest day of the week. We start to warm up into New Year's, which is good, I think.
Yeah, especially for those folks heading out to downtown Utica for that holiday celebration.
Yes, it actually is going to be very mild on New Year's Eve and New Year's, which is lucky because it's not going to be in the teens or single digits like it was the past couple of days.
Good timing.
Yes. So let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. At this point, we are actually tracking a few snow flurries in our area. That's due to that heavy lake effect snow band that is occurring up now in, Watertown. We are seeing a few of those snow flurries kind of moving towards us, but we do look to be mostly dry today with little to no accumulation of that snow. And we are going to start out very chilly. Teens and 20s this morning, 21 degrees in Whitesboro and Little Falls, 17 degrees in Earlville, 15 degrees in Richfield Springs. So a few snow flurries this morning, and the good news is that this will be the coolest day of the week. We will be seeing cloudy skies today, a little bit of a breeze, and then we really will start to warm up to above freezing tomorrow, and then we will reach right near 50 for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So for the rest of today, expect mostly cloudy skies, breezy conditions, highs just in the mid-20s, but I will be talking a little bit more about that warm-up coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. Let's get right to it now. New this morning.
Welcome back. Lake effect snow is going to continue in the Watertown area, so they look to get over a foot up there, with areas of the North Country seeing 6 to 12 just around it in Lewis County, 3 to 6 inches. That includes Old Forge, Boonville, and then the Trace to 3 for the rest. We possibly are going to be seeing a few snow flurries this morning. It is showing up on our radar, but little to no snowfall accumulation is going to occur because of that. But if you are heading outside this morning, I would definitely still be careful of icy spots. A lot of icy spots from that snow we saw on Friday. And in the afternoon, it is going to get a little bit slushy, a little bit wet, and that could become very, very slippery, kind of similar to how it was yesterday. A little bit of a breeze today with winds up to 10 miles per hour, but the good news is that today looks to be the coldest day of the week. We are going to be seeing highs in the mid-20s, a little bit of a breeze, but then we really start to warm up for tomorrow through the weekend, and the winds really calm down. Gary.
Hannah, thank you. As the gift-giving holiday wraps up, there are some gifts that will end up back in stores.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are tracking a few snow flurries to start this morning, but today looks to be the coldest day of the week. We will really start to warm up. So let's take a look now at the CAV tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. We are seeing cloudy skies, and once again, a few snow flurries are possible to start with pretty chilly conditions this morning. All of our temperatures are ranging in the teens to the 20s. So we have just 20 degrees in Dowdesville, 22 degrees in Utica and Whitesboro, 16 degrees in Inlet. Looking to the south, we have 20 degrees in Cooperstown, 19 degrees in Sherburne this morning, with high temperatures today just reaching the mid-20s. So as you are heading out the door, there may be a few areas of icy spots still on the roads that got untreated from Friday, so I would just be careful of that and drive slowly over any areas that you see are a little bit snow covered, because that is definitely iced over. In the afternoon, though, it should be fine. We are going to be seeing mostly cloudy to partly sunny skies today, and highs reaching the mid-20s with a little bit of a breeze. So at this point on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we are still seeing that heavy lake effect snow falling in the Watertown area. So up north could be seeing a couple of inches of accumulation today, but for us, we do look to remain mostly dry. These light snow showers that we are seeing this morning are going to cause little to no accumulation, just a few snow flurries kind of lingering around to start the day. And as we can see on our radar and satellite, that heavy lake effect snow band is continuing up north. We are just seeing a little bit of snow flurries here this morning due to the breeze. So here's the snowfall forecast for up north. They look to get over a foot, maybe 2 feet of snow up in Watertown, a little bit more just around it, including Old Forge. Could be seeing 3 to 6, Old Forge and Boonville, and then the Trace to 3 just around that for the rest of the Adirondacks. We are looking to get no snow accumulation for this, or very, very little. We are actually going to start to warm up. This just got messed up, but we will be seeing high temperatures reaching the upper 30s tomorrow, so above freezing starting tomorrow. Then we will be in the low 40s Thursday, and heading into New Year's Eve, which is Saturday, New Year's Day, we look to reach right near 50 degrees. Although we do see a few rain showers, Saturday and Sunday it's going to be very mild with highs near 50, very warm for the end of December. So for today, expect that lake effect snow to continue up north. We look to remain mostly dry, so by noon we will be in the mid-20s with cloudy skies, and we will remain in the mid-20s throughout the day. By dinner, temperatures will already be dropping into the upper teens, remaining mostly cloudy, and we will drop into the teens overnight with cloudy skies. So we will start out tomorrow pretty chilly once again, teens and lower 20s, but we will warm up a little bit more. By noon, we will already be in the upper 30s. So for the rest of today, expect highs to reach the mid-20s, a little bit breezy with mostly cloudy skies, and the clouds remain overnight with lows falling into the teens once again. So today looks to be the coolest day of the week. We will really start to warm up heading into tomorrow, Thursday, and then New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, actually seeing high temperatures right near 50 with a few scattered showers, Gary.
Boy, it's going to be chilly again tonight.
Yes, so chilly tonight, but then after tonight, we really start to warm up for tomorrow and Thursday.
Yeah, the weekend looks warm.
Yes, it is.
Anna, thank you. The time now is 5:22. Still ahead, I'm Gary Liberatore. A lot to get to this morning. First, though, let's get a check of that morning forecast. Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans joining us from the Weather Center. And Hannah, a bit chilly out there today, but not so bad.
Yes, it's not too bad. We are in the teens and 20s. We're not in the single digits. And today looks to be the coldest day of the week. We will really start to warm up tomorrow. And then for New Year's, we're going to be very warm.
Yeah, good for those folks heading down to Genesee Street in downtown Utica on New Year's Eve.
Yes, if you are going to be outside, it should be fine. A few showers are possible, but we'll be in the 40s right near 50. So it's going to be pretty warm.
A lot better than last weekend.
Yes, definitely. So let's take a look now. This morning at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we are still seeing heavy lake effect snow in the Watertown area and some snow just around it in Lewis County and up north. We are not going to be seeing really any of that snow today. Just a few snow flurries on our radar are possible this morning with little to no snow accumulation. We are very chilly once again to start, just 16 degrees in Inlet and Lake Pleasant, 17 degrees in Earlville with high temperatures today reaching the mid-20s. But once again, today is going to be the coolest day of the week. So just be careful for a few icy spots when driving this morning. A few flurries are also possible. Cloudy skies will continue today, and we will remain on the cooler side, but we really will start to warm up towards the end of the week as for Thursday, Friday, and New Year's weekend. So for today, expect cloudy skies, a little bit of a breeze with highs in the mid-20s, and then we'll be talking a little bit more about that warm up coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. At least 7 deaths are now being blamed on the massive Christmas weekend blizzard. 27 of those deaths happened right here in New York State, specifically Erie County. Officials say many were found in cars, some were found on streets and in snowbanks after shoveling or snow blowing. And now a lot more snow is expected to fall in the Buffalo region into this afternoon.
You need to stay off the roads. We've been begging, we've been asking, and the vast majority of you have, and I'm so grateful for that. But those of you who violate the driving bans, you may think you can go to the store for that six-pack, but you are endangering other people. And it's frustrating because our state and county plows have been out there nonstop, giving up time and putting themselves in danger driving through blinding snowstorms to clear the roads.
Governor Hochul declared a state of emergency ahead of this latest storm, and the National Guard is already out helping dig out. News of those 57 deaths has reached the White House. President Biden.
Welcome back. We are starting out very chilly this morning, just 22 degrees at the Griffith Park Airport in Rome, but it is still going to be a little bit breezy today with winds up to 10 miles per hour, so it is going to feel about 10 degrees cooler as you step outside this morning. We are also tracking a few lighter snow showers, and that is coming in from that band that is affecting Watertown area. They are seeing heavy lake effect snow up north throughout today, and we are once again seeing a few light snow showers, even just a few snow flurries here this morning in the Mohawk Valley and south, although little to no snow accumulation is expected from this. They're expected to see accumulation in the Watertown area and up north throughout the rest of today. But as you step outside this morning, I would definitely just be very careful. Still some icy spots this morning as we did fall way below freezing last night. Overnight lows were in the teens. And in the afternoon today, very similar to yesterday, things may melt a little bit, although we will remain below freezing. Things may be a little bit slushy and a little bit wet later on today. Gary.
Thank you. In this morning's financial report, discounts and deals apparently swayed people into spending more this holiday season.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are going to be seeing cloudy skies for today, and today looks to be the coolest day of the week. We will really start to warm up over this week. So let's take a look now at the CAV Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Cloudy skies to start. A few snow flurries actually outside in the Mohawk Valley this morning, and temperatures ranging in the teens to 20s. So definitely bundle up this morning. Today looks to be our coolest day of the week with a little bit of a breeze. We have just 16 degrees in Inlet, 22 degrees in Utica and Whitesboro. And looking to the south, we have 20 degrees in Cooperstown, 18 degrees in Norwich to start, with high temperatures expected to reach the mid-20s. So as you're heading out the door, I would definitely maybe take it slow over areas that do look a little bit still snow covered or icy on the roadways, because there are still a few icy spots outside this morning from the snow on Friday. But for the afternoon, we warm up to the mid to upper 20s, and we will be seeing dry conditions with mostly cloudy skies. So here's our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Once again, seeing heavy lake effect snow in the Watertown area. Some of that snow is kind of moving towards the Mohawk Valley and south, but that just is going to cause a few snow flurries this morning, maybe even a few lighter snow showers with little to no accumulation expected. They are going to be seeing accumulation up north, though, looking at over a foot, maybe 2 feet up in the Watertown area. 6 to 12 inches around it, and then including Old Forge and Boonville, maybe seeing 3 to 6 inches with a trace to 3 for the northern Oneida County and into the Adirondacks. And this is through all of today. This goes through 7 p.m. tonight. And the good news is that we really will start to warm up. So for tomorrow, we will finally reach above freezing for the high temperature in the low 40s Thursday, and then heading into New Year's Eve on Saturday and New Year's Day on Sunday, high temperatures are actually going to be right near 50 degrees. We are going to be seeing a few lighter rain showers, but overall very mild if you do have anything planned outside for New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. So for the rest of today, we will reach the mid-20s around lunchtime, and we will continue to see cloudy skies with temperatures dropping back down to the upper teens by dinner. Tonight, we will remain cloudy, and we will be seeing overnight lows in the teens. And as for tomorrow, we really start to warm up. So tomorrow around lunchtime, we will already be in the upper 30s. So for today, expect cloudy skies. It will remain mostly dry after a few snow flurries this morning. It is going to be on the breezier side as well, and that wind really looks to calm down for tomorrow and the rest of the week, with temperatures tonight falling into the teens. So it is going to warm up with calmer wind speeds. We will reach above freezing tomorrow and near 50 for New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and over the weekend. A few showers are possible for both of these days, but otherwise very mild, Gary.
And the good news for all those revelers on New Year's Eve, it's going to be warm.
Yes, so overnight lows, New Year's Eve to New Year's Day, only just around 40 degrees, so it should be fine.
A lot of folks in Utica happy about that.
Yes, I would be happy.
Hannah, thank you. Well, here in 2022, there were for joining us. I'm Gary Liberatore. Also ahead, Stewart's Shops just announced the total for their holiday match campaign. We'll tell you just how much was raised. But first, it is cold outside, and yes, it is cold here in the studio. Meteorologist Hannah Evans all blanketed up, trying to keep warm over there.
I do this every morning. If you don't see me on air, I'm like this.
Yeah. Well, you need it.
It's freezing in here. Outside, we're in the teens and 20s to start. A few snow flurries, so let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. The heavy snow is still falling in the Watertown area. They expect to see heavy lake effect snow throughout today. Same thing with up north. A couple of inches of accumulation are possible. But for us, we are going to be mostly dry. A few snow flurries to start this morning. That's going to cause little to no accumulation. We are in the teens and 20s, 22 degrees in Whitesboro, 17 degrees in Earlville, and we will reach the mid-20s today, but we will really start to warm up this week. So this morning, a few snow flurries, cloudy skies for today. It's going to be the coldest day of the week with a little bit of a breeze, and then the winds will calm down. We really will start to warm up, especially for New Year's weekend. So for the rest of today, expect cloudy skies, breezy conditions, highs in the mid to upper 20s, and then we'll be talking a little bit more about that warm up coming up, Gary.
Go Penn State.
Go Penn State, yes.
Like that blanket.
Yes.
Hannah, thank you. Let's get right to it now. New this morning, a new state law will...
Welcome back. Up north, we'll continue to see lake effect snow for today, with the Watertown area seeing up to a foot, even more than that, 6 to 12 inches just around it, and including Boonville and Old Forge could be seeing around 3 to 6 inches, but most of this snowfall event does contain in the Watertown area. With us not really seeing any accumulation, although we are seeing a few lighter snow showers and flurries this morning. Little to no snow accumulation is expected. So just be careful this morning for any icy spots. A lot of the sidewalks and the parking lots and some of the roads are still left a little bit untreated from Friday, so there could be icy spots out there this morning. Be careful of that. And once again in the afternoon, things are going to be getting a little bit slushy, kind of like they were yesterday, so that could cause some slippery spots. Today looks to be the coolest day of the week with breezy conditions. The wind will calm down for the rest of the week, and we will really warm up into the weekend as well, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. As the gift-giving holiday wraps up, there are...
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting off with cloudy skies, and today looks to be the coldest day of the week. We will really start to warm up this week. So let's take a look now at the CATV tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Cloudy skies to start. There are a few snow flurries outside as well, and it is very chilly. So looking at some of our local temperatures, we are ranging in the teens to 20s, just 16 degrees in Inlet, 22 degrees in Utica and in Whitesboro. And looking to the south, we have 21 degrees in Hamilton, 19 degrees in Sherburne. So as you are heading out this morning, I would definitely just be careful for any icy spots still on the roadways from that snow that we did see on Friday. But in the afternoon, everything should be dry. We will be mostly cloudy. There may be a few slushy spots, but otherwise it should be fine driving around today. So here's our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Still tracking that heavier snow up in Watertown. They will continue to see lake effect snow for the whole day. We are seeing just a few light snow flurries from this morning, but overall, we are not going to be receiving any snow accumulation from this. As we can see, that heavy snow band looks to stay north as that wind continues to blow from the west. So it's going to be a little bit breezy today, a little bit chilly, and here's the snowfall forecast for up north. They look to get a foot, maybe a foot, 2 feet of snow up in Watertown, and a little bit extra snow around them, including Old Forge and Boonville, could be seeing around 3 to 6 inches. But for most of the Mohawk Valley and south, we do look to remain dry, just a few snow flurries with very little accumulation this morning. And the good news is that we really look to warm up. Tomorrow is going to be our first day where the high temperature will be above freezing in quite a while. And then for New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, which is Saturday and Sunday, high temperatures are going to be right near 50 degrees. So it should be really nice and mild weather if we do have anything planned outside for New Year's Eve, even New Year's Day. So for today on our Skycast, we will reach the mid-20s right around lunchtime. It is going to be a little bit breezy today. We will continue to see cloudy skies. And around dinner, it will be mostly cloudy with temperatures in the upper teens. Tonight will remain mostly cloudy with lows in the mid-teens. And tomorrow we really will start to warm up around lunchtime tomorrow. Still seeing cloudy skies, but already temperatures in the mid to upper 30s. So for today, expect cloudy skies. It is going to be mostly dry after a few snow flurries this morning. A little bit breezy with temperatures in the mid-20s. And we will drop into the teens once again for tonight. Tomorrow will really warm up to above freezing. And then we will just get warmer as the week progresses. For New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, highs near 50 degrees with a few showers, but overall very mild for any outdoor activities, Gary.
So the North Country getting hit again.
Yes, so especially Watertown, they are seeing a lot of lake effect snow. The North Country is seeing a couple of inches, but mainly it's in the Watertown area.
Yeah, everybody's talking about Buffalo, but Watertown has been pounded over the past few
Yes,
weeks.
it's always Watertown and Buffalo, always those two.
Yep, right off the lakes.
Yes.
Hannah, thanks. Be sure to like us on Facebook, and thank you for joining us for this half hour. I'm Gary Libitor. A lot to get to this morning. First, let's kick things off with a Check of that Storm Tracker 2 forecast here on this Tuesday morning. Meteorologist Hannah Evans joining us from the Weather Center, and a little chilly out, but at least it's dry here in the Mohawk Valley.
Yes, so we are starting out in the teens and 20s, and then the good news is that we will really warm up this week, reaching near 50 for New Year's.
And that radar behind you looks a lot more threatening than it is, right?
Yes, so at this point we're just seeing a few snow flurries in the Mohawk Valley and South. That's due to that lake effect, but we're not expecting to see any accumulating snow today. So let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. That heavy lake effect snow still occurring in the Watertown area. We can see that dark blue color. So the North Country may be receiving a little bit of snow today, maybe a couple of inches, but Mohawk Valley and South, we do look to remain dry. A few snow flurries or lighter snow showers are possible this morning, but it doesn't look to accumulate. Right now, we are starting off chilly in the teens and 20s, 16 degrees in Lake Pleasant and Inlet, 22 degrees in Whitesboro, with high temperatures today reaching the mid-20s. We will start out once again, few snow flurries possible this morning. Cloudy skies continue for today. Today actually looks to be the coolest day of the week, with highs in the mid-20s and breezy conditions because that wind calms down and we really will start to warm up towards the end of the week. So for the rest of today, expect breezy conditions, temperatures reaching the mid-20s with cloudy skies, and then we'll be talking a little bit more about that warm-up coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. At least 57 deaths are now being blamed on that massive blizzard across several states. 27 of those deaths happened right here in New York State, and most of them in the Buffalo area. Many were found in cars, some were found on streets and in snowbanks after shoveling or snow blowing. And there is even more snow that is expected to fall into this afternoon. Governor Hochul has already declared a state of emergency ahead of this latest storm, and the National Guard is already out helping dig out. And news of the storm-related deaths has reached the White House. President Biden.
Welcome back. This morning we are going to start out pretty chilly, measuring 22 degrees at the Griffith Park Airport in Rome. It is going to be breezy today, so when the wind does pick up, it's going to feel a little bit cooler today as highs just reach the mid-20s. And if we take a look now at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, the heavy lake effect snow is falling in the Watertown area. We may be seeing a couple of inches of accumulation up north, but for most of us, we will remain mostly dry. Just a few snow flurries are possible. This morning, a few light snow showers, but little accumulation is expected from this lake effect snow in our area today. I would just watch out for any icy conditions on the sidewalk this morning because we are still seeing some ice from that snow that fell on Friday. And just like yesterday in the afternoon, they may turn a little bit slushy and turn a little bit slippery. Gary.
Thank you. In this morning's financial report, discounts and
Most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with cloudy skies. A few snow flurries are possible this morning, but today looks to be the coolest day of the week. So let's take a look now at the Cavie Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Once again, cloudy skies to start this morning, and it is pretty chilly. Temperatures are ranging in the teens to the 20s. According to our sky watchers, we have 16 degrees in Inlet, 24 degrees in Deerfield, 21 degrees in Clinton. Looking to the south, we have 16 degrees in Milford, 18 degrees in Embaston, so very chilly to start. We will just reach the mid-20s today. It looks to be the coolest day of the week, and we will really start to warm up towards the end of this week. So this morning, Nala is saying hi to her neighbor Tilly, who looks like she enjoyed Christmas very much this year. They just want to warn you for a few icy spots outside this morning, especially in areas that did go untreated from Friday, the snowfall. But by the afternoon, we should be dry, mostly cloudy. Shouldn't really be any problems commuting today. Just be careful for icy spots heading outside this morning. On our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, that heavy snow is falling up in the Watertown area. So the North Country may be seeing a few inches of accumulation today. Most of us look to remain dry, but there are a few lighter snow showers and snow flurries to start out this morning. This is a lighter blue color. That means a lighter snow, and that is due to the lake effect off Erie for the south and off Ontario for the Mohawk Valley. But otherwise, shouldn't really be a problem, shouldn't really cause any accumulation, and it looks to end later. The heavy snow once again looks to remain west as our breeze comes out of the west. So this is the snowfall forecast. They are looking at a foot, a little bit over for the Watertown area, 3 to 6 inches, including Old Forge and Boonville, and then Mohawk Valley and south look to not see really any accumulation. We will also really start to warm up. So tomorrow we will reach above freezing for our high temperatures, and for New Year's weekend, near 50 degrees for both New Year's Eve and into New Year's Day. A few showers are possible on both of these days, but otherwise very warm and mild. Great New Year's if you do have anything planned outside. So for today, expected to rain, mostly cloudy. Highs will reach the mid-20s. So we will be in the mid-20s right around lunchtime and around dinner time, still remaining cloudy. Temperatures falling into the upper teens at that point. We will drop into the teens once again tonight with cloudy skies, but we will really warm up tomorrow, reaching the mid-30s already at lunchtime tomorrow. So for the rest of today, expect breezy conditions, a little bit of snow to start this morning, then cloudy skies, highs reaching the mid-20s, and we will drop into the teens with cloudy skies once again tonight. The warm-up starts tomorrow. We will reach above freezing in the low 40s Thursday, and then right near 50 for New Year's weekend. A few showers are possible on both New Year's Eve and day, but otherwise pretty warm if you do have anything planned outside, Gary.
Yeah, a lot of people planning to be outside on Genesee Street come New Year's Eve.
Yes, so New Year's Eve, we have overnight low just at 40 degrees, so it should be fine for that.
Yeah, definitely good timing for that.
Yes.
Hannah, thank you. Well, 2022, a year with
From where the news comes first, this is News Channel 2 at 7 a.m. on CW11.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us here at 7 a.m. on the CW11. I'm Gary Libator. It is cold outside on this Tuesday morning. Overnight temperatures hovering in the teens and low 20s. Will we see a warm-up? Meteorologist Hannah Evans joining us from the Weather Center with that answer. Good morning.
Good morning, Gary. So we are going to be cold today, but we will start to warm up, especially for this weekend, which is New Year's. We will be near 50 for the high temperature.
Yeah, nothing like last weekend.
I know. Last weekend we were just in the teens, so it is a lot
Yeah.
better. Let's take a look now at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar this morning. We are seeing that heavy lake effect snow falling in the Watertown area. That will continue for today. We are seeing just a few light snow showers and snow flurries this morning in the Mohawk Valley and south of the Mohawk Valley, but we are not really going to be seeing any accumulation from this. Temperatures are in the teens and 20s, pretty chilly, just 16 degrees in Inlet and Lake Pleasant, 21 degrees in Little Falls. We will reach the mid-20s today, but today looks to be the coolest day of the week. We will start out with a few snow flurries, a few light snow showers, and cloudy skies will continue today. A little bit of a breeze as well, and once again the coolest day of the week because we really start to warm up. Temperatures above freezing tomorrow, and then we will be in the 40s for the rest of the week into the weekend. So for today, expect highs in the mid-20s, breezy conditions, cloudy skies, and I will be talking a little bit more about this warm-up coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. Let's get right to it now. New this morning, a new state law will strip public officials.
Most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are going to be seeing cloudy skies to start this morning, and a few snow flurries are possible. So let's take a look now at the CAV tower camera. Overlooking the Mohawk Valley, we can see overcast skies. It will remain cloudy for the day, and it's not going to warm up too much. We just have highs in the mid-20s. According to our sky watchers this morning, already starting out very chilly. Once again, teens to lower 20s. 16 degrees in Inlet, 22 degrees in New Hartford and Westdale. And looking to the south, just 19 degrees in Cooperstown and Lawrence, and 18 degrees in Evanston this morning. We will reach the mid-20s today, but today is going to be the coolest day of the week. We actually will warm up. So I would just watch out for a few icy spots this morning, especially in some areas that did go a little bit untreated since that snow on Friday. In the afternoon, though, everything should be dry. The commute today should be fine because we are expecting dry weather, but mostly cloudy skies. So here's our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Still tracking that heavy lake effect snow in the Watertown area. A few inches of accumulation are possible in the North Country, but the rest of us look to remain dry with little to no accumulation, although we are seeing a few snow flurries, lighter snow showers this morning. No accumulation is really expected from this. The wind is coming out of the west, so that heavy lake effect snow looks to remain in the west, especially in Lewis County. So here's a look at the snowfall forecast through 7 p.m. tonight. The Watertown region is expecting to get over a foot, maybe even 2 feet, 3 feet. We are expecting 3 to 6 inches possible for the Old Forge and Boonville area, and a trace to 3 for the rest of the northern part of Oneida County. The rest of us are expected to get really nothing from this lake effect snow event. And the good news is that we will really start to warm up. We will reach above freezing for tomorrow and in the low 40s on Thursday. For New Year's weekend, we actually are going to be right near 50 degrees. Very mild for the end of December. So if you do have anything planned outside on New Year's Eve, overnight lows are just going to be around 40. So it should be a perfect night for that. It is not going to be too cold. For the rest of today, we are tracking cloudy skies. Around noon, we will just be in the mid-20s, though. It's going to be chilly today and breezy. And around dinner time, already back down to the upper teens. Remaining cloudy overnight with lows in the teens. And tomorrow, we will start to warm up. So around lunchtime tomorrow, already in the mid-30s with cloudy skies continuing for the day. So for today, expect just a few snow flurries this morning. Otherwise, we will be mostly cloudy, a little bit breezy. The wind is going to start to calm down tonight as well. Overnight lows fall into the teens, but once again, today is going to be the coolest day of the week. We will warm up to above freezing temperatures tomorrow, and then we will warm up to the 40s on Thursday and Friday. New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, highs are going to be near 50. Although a few showers are possible, it doesn't look too bad at all, and it looks to be pretty mild, especially for this holiday.
More sad news out of Buffalo this noon. The death toll from that weekend blizzard has now risen to 28. That is up 2 from yesterday. The storm dumped more than 4 feet of snow on the Buffalo area, and the snow is still falling at this hour. Authorities say the dead have been found in their cars, homes, and snowbanks. Some died while they were shoveling snow. Now, the blizzard trapped hundreds of motorists as National Guard troops were called in to help with rescues during the whiteout conditions and drifting snow. Governor Hochul has declared a state of emergency ahead of this latest storm, and President Biden is offering support in what many are now calling the blizzard of the century. NBC's Bree Jackson continues our coverage now. She is in Washington with the latest.
The death toll from the weekend blizzard continues to climb as authorities in Erie County, New York, discover more and more victims.
Died in a car, died outside from exposure, died in a snow shovel or cardiac event regarding the snow blowing.
Additional snowfall is expected later today. The National Guard is already assisting New Yorkers, while the White House says the federal government is ready to come to the state's aid too, declaring a state of emergency and tweeting this photo of President Biden reaching out to New York Governor Kathy Hochul Monday.
We'll be getting through this together very soon. I feel confident of that. But the most important thing is, please stay at home for the next day.
The winter weather is causing travel chaos on the ground.
We are asking people to stay off the roads.
And at airports nationwide, delaying more than 8,000 flights on the day after Christmas and nearly another 4,000 canceled.
We have just been stuck for, a good 18 hours now?
It's a complete and utter zoo chaos. It's crazy.
And the problems aren't over. Southwest Airlines warning mass disruptions will continue this week as the airline operates at 1/3 of its schedule for the next few days. According to FlightAware, airlines have canceled more than 17,000 U.S. flights since last Wednesday. In Washington, I'm Bree Jackson for NBC News.
And meteorologist Hannah Evans joining us now. And Hannah, that video that comes in may only be getting worse with some more snow coming down today.
So yeah, Western New York, Buffalo, they saw about 1 foot to 4 feet of snow over the past couple of days. I did just look at the snowfall totals. Today, it looks a lot less than it has been. They're still seeing some snow, but definitely a lot better than the past couple of days.
That's for sure.
So let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Here's what they're seeing today. It looks like moderate snow at this time, even lighter snow showers. The bigger story looks to be in northern New York. So Watertown area still receiving some heavier snowfall, not as heavy as it was yesterday, but there's still some areas of dark blue. I know our Skywatcher Bill up in Old Forge has already measured 2 inches of lake effect snow here this morning. The rest of us look to remain dry. A few snow flurries are possible. We are going to be a little bit breezy today, and that is coming out of the west. That is causing that lake effect snowfall, and calmer winds do come in for the rest of the week. So it is going to start to get a little bit warmer with calmer wind speeds moving in. So a few snow flurries do continue for this afternoon. We will continue to see cloudy skies, a little bit breezy as well, but we will really start to warm up, especially for New Year's weekend. We will be seeing highs near 50. So for today, expect highs just in the mid-20s, a little bit of a breeze and cloudy skies. I will be talking a little bit more about the warm-up coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. Many migrants are camped out in near freezing temperatures on the streets of El Paso, Texas, as they wait for the Supreme Court to rule on Title 42, which could actually happen today. They're sleeping under blankets on the sidewalks. A few had tents. Some took refuge in a nearby city bus for warmth. Title 42 is the Trump-era policy that allows some asylum seekers to be turned away at the border. The Supreme Court says a decision could come today on whether Title 42 remains in place, and if it is lifted, a surge of migrants is expected. Hospitals in China.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are tracking cloudy skies and a few snow flurries are possible in our area with snow continuing up north. Let's take a look now at our Utica National Tower camera overlooking Main Street in Cooperstown. We are going to continue to see cloudy skies today. It is going to remain on the cooler side with breezy conditions, making it feel even a little bit cooler than the actual temperature outside. So according to our sky watchers, we are mostly ranging in the 20s. We have just 20 degrees in Old Forge, 22 degrees in Forestport, and 27 degrees in Cooperstown and in Clinton. So this afternoon, Nala can clearly see her neighbor Tilly, who looks like she had a very nice Christmas and enjoyed the holidays. We are going to continue to see mostly cloudy skies for today. A few snow flurries, but there shouldn't be any traveling issues if you do live south. So Mohawk Valley and south are going to be dry for the rest of the day, with lake effect snow continuing up towards the north. So here's our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. At this point, we are dry. The only thing we would see in the Mohawk Valley and the southern valleys will be a few snow flurries throughout the rest of the day. The heavy lake effect snow band does continue in the Lewis County area, as well as Old Forge already did see around 2 inches of lake effect snow. This is because the wind is coming out of the southwest. That is kind of allowing that heavier snow to stay to the north of us. We will be on the cooler side again today, but we really will start to warm up this week. We will finally reach above freezing for the high temperatures tomorrow, and for Friday and New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, we will be right near 50 for the high temperatures. So a great time to spend time outside if you have anything planned for New Year's Eve outside. Overnight lows just near 40 degrees, so it should be nice and mild for that. Great weather for that, so you won't freeze. We are just going to be seeing overcast skies though. So today, tomorrow, and Friday, it looks to be overcast with a few breaks in the clouds on Thursday. And as we head into New Year's Eve, New Year's Day on Saturday, Sunday, it does look like we could be seeing just a few scattered showers, but nothing too serious. So for the rest of today, we will remain in the mid-20s. Around dinner time, we will still see mostly cloudy skies, temperatures in the upper teens, and we will drop into the mid-teens for the overnight low tonight, continuing to be mostly cloudy. As for tomorrow, we really will warm up, so we will remain mostly cloudy for today, but at lunchtime, that is when we will reach the mid to upper 30s already, so it actually is going to start to warm up and feel a lot warmer tomorrow. So for the rest of today, we'll remain just a little bit breezy with mostly cloudy skies, highs in the mid-20s, and lows falling into the teens tonight with mostly cloudy skies. So today looks to be the coolest day of the week. We warm up above freezing tomorrow, reach the 40s on Thursday, and near 50 for New Year's weekend. So it starts to get really warm, especially if you are spending any time outside for New Year's Eve, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. We are following some breaking news in Utica right now. Many people said that Tuesday he would advance the creation of a military unit specializing in drones, criticizing his own military's response to a border intrusion by North Korean drones. 5 North Korean drones crossed into South Korea on Monday, prompting Seoul to scramble fighter jets and attack helicopters and try to shoot them down in the first such intrusion since 2017. The military fired warning shots and some 100 rounds from a helicopter equipped with a machine gun, but failed to bring down any of the drones while they flew over several South Korean cities, including the capital of Seoul, for about 5 hours. President Yoon told a cabinet meeting that Monday's incident showed a substantial lack of the South Korean military's preparedness and training, and clearly confirmed the need for more intense readiness and training. Well, check this out right here. This is video of a restaurant on the shores of Lake Erie over in Hamburg, just south and west of Buffalo. Hoke's Lakeshore Restaurant is encased in ice. Restaurant owner Kevin Hoke said the storm started building icicles on the building Friday, and the ice just kept forming throughout the storm.
So it started on Friday, I'd say probably around 8, 9 in the morning. And it was just 7-mile-an-hour winds, splashed against the restaurant. against the foundation, and eventually froze over because it was so cold, because it went from like 45 degrees to about 12 degrees. And as you can see, it actually protected the restaurant by it dropping so low in temperature, because it acted as a barrier and protected the restaurant and the foundation.
It'll be quite interesting to see what's under that once that all unthaws, and quite a scene out there again in the Buffalo region. Meteorologist Hannah Evans joining us once again, and just amazing video coming in from all over that region, which we continue to see, especially this right here. I mean, they've seen 4 to 6 feet over the last 3 or 4 days.
Yes, so they did see a lot of snow earlier in the season, and then over the past couple of days, they saw between 1 and 5 feet, and then they are seeing just a few more moderate snow showers today, so it's lucky it's not here, I'll say.
That's for sure, and sadly, a lot of people did lose their lives as they got stuck in their vehicles, but again, they are getting hit with more snow today. But you were mentioning Watertown even getting hit harder than Buffalo today.
Yes, so Watertown is going to be seeing heavier snow today. It looks to end tonight into tomorrow, but still seeing heavier snow up there today. So let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. At this point, the heavier snow on our radar is falling in the Buffalo area in Lewis County. Our Skywatcher Bill in Old Forge measured 2 inches of lake effect fluff in the North Country, but otherwise we are going to remain mostly dry today, seeing a few snow flurries possible in the Mohawk Valley and south. It's going to be a little bit breezy, and that is coming out of the southwest, so that will keep the lake effect snow to the north, and we are going to be seeing calmer wind speeds coming in for the rest of the week. It also is really going to start to warm up into the weekend. So snow north today, flurries occurring for us and the south of us. Cloudy skies do continue. We will continue to see mostly cloudy skies, but today looks to be the coolest day of the week. We actually start to warm up with temperatures reaching near 40 for tomorrow and Thursday, and then near 50 for the weekend. So for the rest of today, expect cloudy skies, a little bit of a breeze, highs in the mid-20s, and I will be talking a little bit more about this warm-up coming up, Gary.
Thank you. Today, a potentially massive decision may come down from the nation's highest court on what...
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are tracking cloudy skies for the rest of the day, and snow is continuing up north with a few snow flurries for the Mohawk Valley and south. So let's take a look now at our Utica National Tower camera overlooking Main Street in Cooperstown. Once again, cloudy skies. Today looks to be the coolest day of the week with breezy conditions, so it actually does feel a little bit cooler than the temperature. But according to our sky watchers, most of us are in the 20s. We have just 20 degrees in Old Forge, 27 degrees in Clinton and Cooperstown, and 30 degrees in Mohawk. But once again, it is a little bit breezy today coming out of the southwest. So here is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We are tracking heavier snow bands still falling in the Watertown area and in Lewis County. We have 2 inches of snowfall up in Old Forge at this point from this snow event, and a few snow flurries are possible for the Mohawk Valley and south for the rest of the day. But the southwest wind that we are seeing here is kind of keeping that heavier snow to the north, and most of us are going to be dry today with very little to no snow accumulation. And today is actually going to be the coldest day of the week. We really warm up tomorrow. We finally reach above freezing for the high temperature and in the low 40s on Thursday. As for Friday and for the New Year's weekend, we actually are going to be near 50, so very, very mild for New Year's. If you do have any plans on New Year's Eve at night, overnight lows are only going to fall to near 40 degrees, so it actually is going to be pretty warm and feel pretty nice at night, especially for the beginning of January, end of December. We are just going to continue to see mostly cloudy skies, so mostly cloudy skies for today, tomorrow, Friday. A few breaks are possible in the morning hours on Thursday, and over New Year's Eve weekend, Saturday, and then New Year's on Sunday. A few showers, rain showers are possible, but at this point it doesn't look like anything bad at all, just a few scattered showers. So for the rest of today, we will drop back down into the upper teens by dinner, remaining mostly cloudy, and into the lower teens overnight, remaining mostly cloudy. So tomorrow will really warm up. Around noon, we will be already in the mid to upper 30s, continuing to see mostly cloudy skies though. So for the rest of today, expect clouds to continue. Highs are going to be in the mid to upper 20s, and it is going to be a little bit breezy, making it feel a little bit cooler, and we drop into the mid to lower teens once again tonight. Tomorrow we really warm up. We will reach above freezing temperatures. We actually continue to warm up through the week for very warm and mild weather for New Year's weekend, near 50 degrees with a few showers, Gary.
Anna, thank you. 2022 will be remembered for historic hearings inside the U.S.
With Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Turning out to be a pleasant day in central New York. Dry temperatures in the 20s. We're going to continue to warm up as we head into the next several days. We're climbing above freezing by tomorrow afternoon, and it's going to really warm up. Let's take a live look at the Yorkville Battery Stern Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It's quiet across the area, but if you're heading north, some lingering lake effect snow showers continue north of Old Forge in Lewis County and up towards Watertown. That'll be coming to an end tonight. Current temperature is 23 degrees. We'll drop down into the teens tonight, a seasonably cold night ahead. Temperatures climb above freezing tomorrow, and we are going to take off from there. A significant thaw is expected over the next several days as we head into the end of the week, the weekend, and early next week. There's not going to be much snow by the time this is all said and done left on the ground. Mostly cloudy skies tonight. Temperatures will drop down into the 20s this evening. We're tracking the warmth, and we'll let you know how long that lasts, and that's coming out. Kristen, back to you.
Downtown developments, Bowers Development.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. Welcome back. We continue to track dry weather this evening. The big story will be what happens with temperatures as we head later into this week. Let's take a live look outside. It's our CAV Tower Cam. We're overlooking the city of Utica on this dry and seasonably cold night. Temperatures are expected to drop into the teens. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Stern Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Pretty quiet across the area. It's been generally dry. Some snow showers and flurries to the north continue as lake effect snow is finally winding down. Another historic lake effect event for Watertown, northern New York and western New York. In addition to the snow, of course, very strong winds out that way. We've been spared from that. We will be spared from the wind over the next several days. In fact, the wind will be very light as we head throughout the week. Temperatures will be warming up over the next several days. We are expecting a significant snow melt here as we head throughout the week. Looking at the sidewalk forecast, for those of you that are out walking tonight, watch out for icy sidewalks tomorrow. Those sidewalks will see melting ice. We're going to be getting a chance to clear those sidewalks off here as temperatures climb into the 30s and 40s over the next few days. Alder Creek 23 degrees, Old Forge 18, West Leiden 21, Yorkville 26, Lyman and Eaton 23 degrees, Kirsten and Whitesboro 25, and Harry and Otsego checking in with 22 degrees. We've got high pressure building in from the west. This is going to turn the wind direction from the southwest into the south. That's going to bring in some warmer temperatures. And take a look at the trends here. We're into the upper 30s on Wednesday, into the 40s Thursday, and we will just continue to warm up from there. In addition, overnight lows will be above freezing, so a significant snow melt will be taking place throughout the week. And a lot of that snow will be gone here, especially in the lower elevations by the end of the week. And then over the weekend, even the hilltops will lose out on a lot of that. As we get into the rest of the week, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies tonight. Overnight lows drop down into the teens. Tomorrow, looking at mostly cloudy skies. Could see a flurry to the north, but otherwise a generally dry and mostly cloudy afternoon. We climb above freezing, so we will see some melting snow. Patchy black ice is possible tomorrow night as we drop below freezing, and the weather looks dry as we head into Thursday. Sunshine expected. Temperatures climb into the 40s. Mostly cloudy tonight, down to 16. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, a high of 39. Stern Tracker 2 7-day forecast. It continues to warm up throughout the week. Friday, a few scattered showers arrive as a warm front arrives. Saturday, Sunday, more scattered showers. Temperatures in the upper 40s. We stay very mild. Monday and Tuesday highs remain in the 40s. Kristen.
All right, Bill, thank you. Still to come here on News Channel 2 at 6. We have an update on...
Time for a look now at your forecast. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. Hi there, Bill.
Hi, Dave. Yeah, we're tracking some pretty quiet weather across central New York over the next couple of days. The big story is going to be a significant warm-up. Temperatures are going to be climbing above freezing here over the next several days. There's still some clouds and some flurries on the Yorkville Battery Stern Tracker 2 Doppler radar to the north. Little snow accumulation is expected tonight. Temperature-wise, down to 24 degrees, an east-southeast wind, very light. And again, big story, some warmer temperatures. If you're going to be walking tomorrow morning, the sidewalks will be pretty icy, but as we head into the afternoon, as temperatures climb above freezing, we will see melting snow and ice on area sidewalks and roadways. So we will start to see some improvements here to be able to get around. And that's going to be the case here for most of the week. Mostly cloudy tonight, down to 16 degrees. We are tracking a significant thaw across central New York. We've got to look at the forecast coming up. Dave, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Bill. The border restriction known as Title 42 will remain in effect.
Central New York's most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. Welcome back. We're taking a live look outside over the city of Utica from our Cabby Tower cam. Things are looking quiet across central New York. A couple of flurries continue north of the Mohawk Valley. This is a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Finally seeing the snow come to an end. It's been another historic event for the North Country and Western New York. Getting a lot of snow here over the past several days. In addition to the snow, there's also a lot of wind, which was a huge deal, causing blizzard conditions and just an absolute nightmare in parts of New York State over the weekend. But the wind is becoming lighter, and that will be the theme as we head throughout the week. Light winds, warmer temperatures. We're going to go in a very different direction here. If you're trying to enjoy the snow that's out there before it starts to melt, if you're having the kids do some sledding tomorrow, the snow is going to be sticky as temperatures climb into the 30s. So a little difficult, kind of slowing you down. Downright slushy Thursday and Friday. Not great days to be out in the snow if you're trying to get the sleds to go fast. Again, with temperatures climbing above freezing, it won't be ideal conditions. So you look at the radar and satellite image, we've got high pressure building in from the west, and that's going to clear us out and warm temperatures up. We're going to be in this very slow, steady warm up here over the next several days. We'll be above freezing tomorrow, into the low 40s Thursday, and then look, as we head into the weekend, temperatures will be pushing 50 Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're going to get our early January thaw. And that thaw is going to be around for several days. That's what makes this one different. Normally we do sometimes get temperatures warm, but when you're seeing stretches like this, it's very unusual. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast tonight, mostly cloudy skies, overnight lows drop down into the teens, so seasonably cold night. Wednesday morning, we're cloudy in the morning. In the afternoon, we should see a few breaks of sunshine. You can see temperatures climb above freezing. We're going to see melting snow tomorrow, followed by a freeze tomorrow night. So that's the setup that we're looking for patchy black ice. A couple of slippery spots tomorrow evening to be on the lookout for. Then heading into Thursday, it's sunshine and it's mild. Temperatures climb into the 40s. I think Thursday is going to be the day where we lose a good chunk of the snow, at least in the lower elevations. Mostly cloudy tonight, down to 16 tomorrow. Mostly cloudy. Temperatures climb into the upper 30s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. It is a mild week ahead. Low 40s on Thursday. Friday, a warm front rolls in. It brings a few rain showers, a high of 47. Temperatures are in the upper 40s as we head into Saturday and Sunday. And we're tracking some rain, melting snow, and the warm weather is going to be sticking around. Our average high is usually in the low 30s. Will be 10 to 15, in some cases 20 degrees warmer as we head into early next week. Dave, back to you.
Wow. All right. Thanks a lot, Bill. Coming up next, the blizzard of the century. A look at the Chief Meteorologist, Bill Curtis. Good evening, Bill.
Good evening, Dave. Good evening, everyone. We're tracking some snow showers that linger north of the Mohawk Valley this evening. We're going to be in the middle of a warm-up. We're going from really cold temperatures that we saw over the weekend to very mild temperatures that we'll see as we start the new year. And this transition will also melt quite a bit of snow that's on the ground. And we are looking at a dry stretch of weather as well. As we look at the current temperature, it's 25 degrees. Temperatures have actually been warming up over the past couple of hours, and that's because we have a light wind that's kind of mixing the air near the ground. We'll stay below freezing tonight. We'll be in the teens for the overnight low. If you're going to be heading out the door tomorrow, sidewalks are going to be icy in the morning. Just keep that in mind. But as we climb above freezing, the snow, the ice that's still on the sidewalks will be melting, and that will help improve getting around across central New York. I know the sidewalks are still pretty icy and snowy from the snow that we had earlier last week. Temperatures tonight down into the teens. They're mostly cloudy skies. Again, we're tracking a warm up. Look at that forecast that's coming out. Dave, back over to you.
Thanks a lot, Bill. The border restriction known as Title 42 will remain.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. Welcome back. We're taking a live look outside. This is our KAVV tower cam overlooking the city of Utica. The weather's looking dry tonight. We've been tracking some light snow showers to the north. Another round will be moving in across the North Country overnight. Little accumulation is expected. We're looking at much less wind here over the next several days. It has been quite a windy and cold stretch of weather that we're climbing out of. And in addition to seeing some warmer temperatures, we're going to be seeing much lighter winds here over the next several days. If you're trying to get out and enjoy the snow before it melts, tomorrow is probably your best day to do that. Temperatures climb into the 30s. And since we climb above freezing, the snow becomes sticky. So if you're trying to ski or do some sledding, that will slow you down. Thursday and Friday, really not great days for winter recreation as temperatures climb well above freezing. We'll be in the 40s Thursday and Friday afternoons. Our temperature trend, let's compare this to average. And you can see that today's high 27. That's the only day that we were pretty close to average. And as we look ahead, not only do we climb well above average, look at the overnight lows. They'll be above freezing. So I think we're going to have a stretch of time, especially Thursday, Friday, Saturday, might even last into Sunday too, where temperatures will not drop below freezing. That's going to create a lot of melting snow for a prolonged period of time. And I know we have a lot of snow north, but even when places that still have a lot of snow may lose a lot of that snowpack with these conditions heading into the end of the week. Radar and satellite image showing the end of lake effect snow as winds turn into the southwest. Temperatures tonight will drop down into the teens. We're looking at mostly cloudy skies. It's a dry start to the day tomorrow. Again, a flurry or two is possible north. Temperatures will climb above freezing heading into tomorrow afternoon. It's mostly cloudy at noontime, but we should see some breaks of sunshine, especially south of the Mohawk Valley. Now, as we climb above freezing during the day, we'll fall below freezing at night, and that combination will likely cause some patchy black ice to develop after sunset. Just something to keep in mind. Driveways, sidewalks, untreated surfaces could be slippery tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. Heading into Thursday, the weather looks to warm up. We'll see sunshine Thursday morning, and we're going to see a lot more melting snow as temperatures climb into the 40s Thursday afternoon. Tonight, mostly cloudy down to 16. Tomorrow, a pleasant day. Light winds, temperatures climb into the upper 30s under mostly cloudy skies. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast, low 40s on Thursday. The warm up continues. Friday, a few showers arrive in the afternoon, 47 for the high. A mild finish to the end of the year and into the new year. Temperatures will be in the upper 40s Saturday and Sunday, and we will stay in the 40s looking ahead to Monday and Tuesday. Dave, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Bill. At least 56 people have died across the